minute, man. I'm glad to see y'all. Y'all know where y'all at. We ain't got to introduce this 18 Wheeling show. I still had to make the introduction. But look, I'm glad to have y'all here. Today we got a guest. It's not just a guest. It's my brother, man. He's a father. He's a trucker. And guess what? He's a man's man. What I mean by that is he's a stand up, man. I can call this dude 2 o'clock in the morning. He gonna pick up the phone, he gonna answer, and he's gonna come to my rescue. Whether I got a blown out tire, I might need some advice, I might be stressed out. I can call him and hit him up. We don't talk every day, but we pick up where we leave off at. It's AJ. Jizzle, what's the deal, baby?
What's going on, Brody?
Man, not much, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man, it's definitely been a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely been a minute. Just at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
crib
it's
chilling.
good to see you. I see you
Same
got
here,
the
bro.
sticks on. I see
Oh
you.
man, these old things.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah,
Hey, you
bro. Get
remember
that
when
aside.
we
You
was
feel me? There you go.
you remember 2018, right?
Yep.
I say Jizzle, it's gonna be a day when all this bullshit over with, it's gonna be a day where I look up and be like, I told you
I
so.
told you, bro. I definitely remember the conversation. For sure, I definitely remember the conversation. Because that training was a little rough. You know what I mean? The beginning was a little rough. But now, like I said, 4.5 years later, everything good. No problems, no issues.
Can today be the day I tell you I told you so?
Definitely can be today. I
How
can
is
definitely say
trucking
you
though,
told
man?
me so.
How is trucking though, bro? Like we let's do this for all my people. Look, we about to run down the timeline, like from let's start at 2000. Skip all the training because y'all can go see that on the other podcast. Y'all can listen to that on the other podcast. Let's talk about 2020 all the way up, or wherever you want to start.
Well, I can start like, you know what I'm saying, when I started by myself after the training, you know what I mean? Like, that's when everything started rolling for me. You know what I mean? Once I got out of training, it was just like the money was definitely there. You know what I mean? Because like I said, when you're in training, you based on, you know what I'm saying, you learning. They don't know if you can handle the truck. They don't know if you can handle the truck by yourself. They don't know if you can handle different states, different mountains, different weather. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on in those trucks that people, it's just not driving. You know what I mean? So once they trusted me with my own truck, man, the bag was in. I'm not gonna lie. I've never made this kind of money just working a regular job. You know what I mean? And then with the, like I said, with the pandemic, it was just crazy. They was just letting us run. We was just running. Like it was real good. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie.
That damn pandemic though, bro, that was like the best time in trucking for real because we had a time where essential workers only had say so out there. When we was on the highway, it was only essential workers out there. The highways was clear. I was running to New York, running through New Jersey. We running everywhere. And was it nobody out there but essential workers? They might have been nurses, they might have been doctors, they had to been some type of truck driver or whatever, bro. I had so much fun back then as far as like trucking and just being a driver and just seeing a lot of stuff, just
Facts.
everything, bro. It was
Facts.
cool. The money was there, everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything.
That was definitely a
Everything.
beautiful time. I'm not gonna lie. When the pandemic hit, even though due to the circumstances of everything that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people lost, the truckers was essential. Everything had to move. We was making so much money, like I'm telling you, bro. Like we was driving hours and hours and days. I'm talking about I'm doing 30 days out, 60 days out, coming back with bags of money. Like I was making so much money, bro, I couldn't even spend it. Like I couldn't
And
spend it. I
that's
mean, it was just too much.
and that's on everybody end though. Then you had people for real, like that, not even the essential workers though, like just the people that was just collecting the stimmies and they was doing the PPPs, EDDs,
Yeah,
whatever,
sure.
SBA. They was having fun too, and it was making us really want to get out the truck and have fun with them. But
Sure.
another thing too, man, like I was telling a lot of people, man, that was like the bailout. That was giving us the money for like, okay, y'all can have the money now, but in 2 more, 3 more years,
Yeah.
y'all about to see what's going on.
For
So
sure.
2000, like after the pandemic, as far as the truckers, like we in 2022, coming down off of the pandemic, and it got even crazier to where we taking a pay cut as far as drivers. Did you experience any of those pay cuts, and are you experiencing that now?
Oh yeah, most definitely. From the pandemic days to now, it's definitely a pay cut. But the one thing that does help me because of the amount of years I've been driving, the experience I have, and everywhere I've been. Like I done been to every state. So when you put that on your resume, they feel like, oh, you can drive anywhere, and then you can pick where you want to go. So now you more instead of being an essential worker, you just an essential employee if you doing the company route type, you know what I'm saying, deal. But so when you go in there, you got a guy that's been working driving a year. Would you rather him driving your trucks in different kind of weather conditions, or would you have a guy that's been driving 5 years and he's been in every state? So now then you
Exactly.
can you can kind of juggle with him about the money, about the pay. But like I said, right now it's definitely a pay cut right now. It's nowhere near the same. We was making so much money with the little bit of money it was giving us. We was still making money. You know what I mean? Like I didn't
Yeah.
experience two companies. It was two companies since I left since the pandemic. And I've seen like I've been working and I've seen the price drop. I've seen the routes drop. I've seen the rates drop. I've seen the weight of the loads drop. Like it's just so much going on. It's like if you didn't put no money up, you wouldn't be able to survive right now. Really. You wouldn't.
And it's, excuse me, it's people that's they not surviving now. Like we are in the moment of company drivers taking a pay cut. I just was
Mhm.
on TikTok. I'm on live right now on TikTok. And excuse me, man, that's this coffee. But I'm on live right now on TikTok, and we got people in the comments talking about, yeah, I was making 2,000 a week. Now I'm making 1,500, 1,400, 1,300. So
Yeah.
now it's like, okay, if you add that up, you taking $600-700 a week off of what you was getting. That add up to a whole damn. That might be your rent. That might be your
Yeah.
mortgage. That might be your car note. That
Yeah.
might just be your lifestyle that you just gave up because of coming down off of the pandemic, man. If you didn't save no money, you feeling it now because the
You
fuel
definitely
is
couldn't.
high, the
Yep.
rates is low. We got it's a lot of shit going on, man. Right now, people is throwing the towels in. They even fucking robbing the damn trucks right now, and
Yeah.
in
It's
New Jersey and New York and all of the Pennsylvania, all of these states, bro. It's bad out here.
it's
It's
really bad.
bad.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them cats that said that, you know what I'm saying, they race drop, it's all about who you it got a lot to do about who you know too. You know what I mean? Because it's certain companies that they preying on you. You like pray to them when you come in there. You hungry, you want to work, you want to eat, so you're gonna take what they give you. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of companies is doing right now. Like to be honest with me, I'm still in that 2,000 range a week. You know what I mean? Like I said, you gotta find it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just every job that say yeah, you can't just take it. You know what I mean? You gotta study it. You know what I mean? Because if the job doesn't benefit you to pay your bills, why would you take it? It doesn't make sense. Now, if you down on your knuckles and you can't do nothing, I understand. You don't want to keep switching jobs, but you got to do your homework behind these jobs and see what it is before you just say, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this company. Because it is some companies out there that still paying drivers 2,000, 2,500 a week. You definitely got to grind. You definitely got to grind, but
You better
you can
grind
find
for
it.
sure.
Yeah, you got to grind. You know what I mean? That's the name of the wheel. Name of the game. You know what I mean? The wheels don't turn, you don't earn. You don't make no money. You don't make no money,
That's
bro.
And that's the game. And a
For
lot of
sure.
stuff too, bro, to add on what you said. I'm glad that you said that because a lot of stuff, man, when you think about it, you have to come into trucking right now having some type of experience already under your belt. You
Hmm.
have to have some type of experience already under your belt. And that's
Right.
what's going to separate you from the rest of the people. If you got 2 years of experience or better right now in 2024, you good. What makes you golden is having what you got, bro. You got your hazmats. Your endorsement is going to make you golden. Your hazmat, your tankers, your triples, your doubles, your twit card. Now you can really go in here. And we've been talking about this for bro, we just did it. We did an episode already 3 years ago.
Hmm.
Me and you was talking about that. Now it's coming to pass. That's why I'm like, I need to go ahead when we get back into the pocket and we get back into working. I need to grab my dog up and we need to kick it because we've been kicking. We so far removed from 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Like we
Hmm.
kind of ahead of our time on trucking, and I'm not being over I'm not being confident. I'm just telling y'all we've been so in front of the game 5 years that we've
Hmm.
been telling y'all this. You need to have your endorsements. You have to have those things to decipher or be apart from everybody else that's coming in because they wanted to fill a spot for all of these truckers, man. And I think that they getting there. I think that they're
Hmm.
getting there. That's why rates is low. People taking these low ass rates and
Yep.
it's driving the market down.
Facts.
How you feel about that?
I mean, yeah, because like I said, I mean, just like you said, I mean, when you have those endorsements, that just make your resume stick out. You know what I'm saying? It make your resume sit higher than others. You know what I mean? Now you got 5 years in the game. You got triples and doubles. You got hazmat. You got tankers, and you got a twit card. There's nowhere you can't go. There's nowhere you can't go. Now, if you only have a
Nowhere.
tankers, you know what I mean, and you ain't got a, let's say you ain't got a triples and doubles, or you don't have a hazmat, like it's not, you're not so beneficial to a company. But when you can cover every aspect of trucking, there's nothing they can do with you. It's nothing. Like it's you're gonna be the top of the, you're gonna be the top of the, you're gonna be the cream of the crop every single time. Cause like this guy, he doesn't have a lot of jobs. He hasn't had a lot of jobs. His background is clean on his MVR. He hasn't had, you know what I'm saying, no accidents. Or he had a minor accident because those matter too. All those fender benders knocking off people mirrors, they gonna clock you. You know what I mean?
Talk to
So when
them.
you got a clean
Yep.
MVR and you got every endorsement known to man, they can't tell you no. They can't tell you no. You know what I mean? And this is one of the games that, like I said, a lot of times your background don't disqualify you. So if you had a trouble while you was younger, like I did, you got a couple of felonies on your record. This game, they don't really look at that. You know what I mean? They looking at your credentials as what you have as a driver. Can you be trusted in my truck? Are you going to abandon my load? Are you going to rip the roof off of my truck? Are you going to tear up the trailer? Are you going to tell me if something going wrong? These are all things that I had to learn because, like I said, when I got in the game, yeah, you can drive. Okay, cool. But when you get to be an elite driver, it comes with so much and so much more than just driving. You know what I mean? Can you take care of my truck? Are you responsible enough to let me know that something going wrong? Like, because now if my truck is not running, then I can't drive. Now I'm not making no money, and the company not making no money. So now what? He gonna look for somebody else that's more responsible that can take care of his equipment. You know what I mean? It's just a lot more in this game that you got to really lock in on and really take it serious. You know what I mean? It's not as easy as everybody think, but it can be easy at times. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
that's it.
I think it like just kind of a segue to what you just said. Coming in with experience is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a plus for you. You come in with
Mhm.
experience, you good right now. 2024. This is where we at. You come in with experience, and them endorsements gonna set you apart. But it's another thing too. OTR versus local.
Mhm.
We've been getting a lot of traction on TikTok with that. Like just
Mhm.
that conversation alone fuels a lot of people's anger because they out and they hustling, busting their ass, going state to state to state to state. When you can be local or regional like yourself,
Mhm.
and you can run the bag up just like OTR. Nah, I was OTR. I'm looking like when I had one of my homeboys, he gonna be watching this. Justin, what's the deal? Main Street was good. And he from Detroit too. He
Mhm.
started with Trans Am. He went to Trans Am, bro. And I don't want to tell his story because I know he gonna be on here next. But he went to Trans Am and he transitioned from OTR. He was only with Trans Am for a couple months.
Mhm.
OTR went from OTR to regional. He make way more money doing regional, local, and he's at home more. And I
Yep.
was calling him like, "Hey, what you doing?" He like, "I'm at home." How the hell you at home? And my check was 1,800.
Yeah.
You feel me? He didn't
Yeah.
even work that much.
No,
But
nope.
that's the thing now. If you could get your foot in the door like that, you could take off. You good. But you're
Mhm.
gonna have to make your bones out here right now. It's
Yeah.
not
Facts.
ain't no more of the bullshit. You could do a fake resume because they calling. They might pull up, have somebody pull up. They might do anything, man. The game is changing. And I'm
Yeah.
glad that me and you we was kind of ahead of our time as far as like trucking with each other, now we can look back and give the younger guys some game like, hey, move like this or move like
Mm-hmm.
this. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep. And like I said, when we
So
started, I learned so much because, like I said, I started off with a Class C license. I was just driving box trucks. That's all I was doing. I was just doing the box trucks. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, I talked to Demo. I said, you know what, bro, I'm about ready to take that. You know what I'm saying? Take that CDL Class A. He said, all right, look, this is what I want you to do. Call me when you about to take your road test. Boom. I did that. I went to school. He got me a job straight out of school. I got my license, I got my license on the 18th of October 2018. I think I was in the truck on training like October 22nd, October 21st, something like that. Like I left soon as I got my shit endorsed, I left. You know what I mean? And then when I started working, like I was on the road so much, but I learned so much. And that's why I'm able to come back home and have a job local. Well, I'm not local, I'm regional, but I'm on a dedicated run. But it's solid for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting the money that I want. It's no issue. You know what I'm saying? It's no issue. And like I said, now I'm about to just add up. I'm about to get one more endorsement, and I have everything that I need for my endorsement. Now I'll be doing the tankers, the triples and doubles, the hazmat loads, and that's where the money at, bro. That's where the bag
it
is at right
is.
there. Yeah, for
And can
sure.
you explain to the people that's looking from the outside in how
Mhm.
hard or how easy, how difficult is it to get your endorsement?
I mean, to me, it all depends on who you are and how you study. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I didn't have no other options. Like I don't have no problem putting everything on here. Like I didn't have no other way. This was my last chance to make it. This was my last chance to figure something out. Unless I was gonna keep doing what I was doing. I always had a job, but the job that I was having, it just wasn't paying the money that could make me feel comfortable. So when I went in there, I didn't go in there with no option like, all right, well, I'm gonna do this if this don't work. I went in there with like, this is the last thing I got. It's the only thing that I can do to provide for my family. This is the only thing that I can do. So I went in there. I did. Now the course that I took normally takes 4 weeks, and then you take your road test. I didn't know how to I didn't know how to do a 90 correctly, so they made me do 5 weeks, right? So I did 5 weeks training, and then I took my road test. This is something that don't really happen a lot. I did my state exam and I passed my first time. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem that a lot of people be having. They don't pass their state exam the first time, and then they get discouraged. Like, you know what? Because depending on on what program you went with, they will pay for your first time, maybe your second time. Anytime after that is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So people, now you're not making no money because you're going to school so much you can't really work. So now you got to come up with this extra money to take a state exam that you hoping you don't fail. Now, if you fail, again, you gotta take it over again. You know what I'm saying? But with me and my experience with it, it was a breeze. But like I said, I had mentors and I had help. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you got somebody that's been in the game, you know what I'm saying, like Demo, that's telling you, like, all right, look, let's try this. Like, I'm calling him when on his downtime, I'm calling him like, hey, bro, I need you to take me to the truck, bro. I need to do a pre-trip on the truck, bro. He like, meet me here. I'm pulling up. Because I'm too dedicated to it. I'm doing the pre-trip. He loading the truck, loading the kids in the truck. I'm trying to do a pre-trip on the truck. Like, you know, because I wanted to pass that bad because I wanted it that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, even when I passed, it was like, all right, cool. Now what? Now I'm in the training part. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm training. I think we rode team for like maybe like what 30 days, a little less than 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then right after that, I had a truck waiting on me. And then when the truck was it was all good. It
It
was
was
all good.
Gucci.
That first payday was
But
nice. It was
well,
really nice.
see, times is different now. As far as being able to cook the books and all that, that
Mm.
shit is over with.
So
But back in the day when when we was doing our
yeah,
thing in the mix, you was able to manipulate your log and get
yeah.
an extra on top of the extra. Like we doing
Mm-hmm.
everything. Right now, the FMCSA, if nobody know what that is federal regulations. So the FMCSA, they put all of these rules and regulations in place for us truckers, man, so we can't manipulate the logs and do all that other stuff. So now we at 2024 and people want to know the sauce. The new truckers want to know the sauce. What can I do? And I just tell them like, all right, these small companies in Chicago you can go to and they still doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
They still doing their thing, but the feds, they keying in on a lot of stuff, man, because they using these receipts. They going back and see how much fuel consumption one semi is using, and they clamping down on a lot of shit. You seeing that too on your end, or
Most definitely, because like I said, they going off how long. Because I didn't got pulled over, and they didn't broke my clock down and showed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what kind of truck you got. I don't care what it is. Like, the average mile, the most miles I think you can do is like like maybe like 730, 740 or something like that in one day. You know what I
in
mean?
one day?
You clock
Yep.
anything over 770, 800, 900, you through. There's no way you cannot put that into one day. There's no way. You went over your drive limit. So with certain things like that's where I say it's like when you learning this truck, you have to learn everything about it. If you wanted to play with them, you have to know, and you can't pudge it in. You cannot move and maneuver it in, because once it's locked in on that ELD, the police they have almost like what they call like a scanner. They will plug your tablet up to their scanner. They would download everything that truck did. I don't care if you pull it around to go to the gas island or whatever, it's going to clock it. So once they clock it and they calculate it up and they do it for a 70-hour period of a week, if it's over, you violate it. You through. And that can be, and the violation is not nothing good. You can be shut down. It could be a fine for the company. It could be a fine for you. It could be a penalty on your NVR. It's all bad once you get that. But like I said, with these companies, a lot of these, like back in the day, what they was doing, they was damn near giving us two clocks. You know what I'm saying? So you get you getting 7, you getting 140 in 1 week. So you getting, you know what I mean? So if you can do the
You
math, but
grinding. You
man, what? You
grinding
ain't
and
getting no
somebody
sleep.
else on. And you know what's crazy, bro? Look, this for anybody looking from the outside in. If you with a company, it's already been done for 5 years, 6 years counting, 8, 9 years counting. If you with a company and they putting somebody else in as a co-driver, you better know exactly where you drop their asses off. You better know, have like the spot art. Look, I was at this gas station right here.
Yeah,
It was this time, this when I dropped them off, because they know how to read through all the bullshit. Your company is not the only company that's doing that. If you running with one of these companies in Chicago, or for the Russians or the guys from Poland, or the Africans or the Somalians is in Africa, but y'all know what I'm saying, man. They own to the bullshit. So
for
make sure
sure.
you as tight as possible, because this shit is coming to an end for real. Like for real, for real. They know what's going on. They know. I
Yeah.
was just in the inspection the other day, bro, and the lady I put the clip on. I put the clip on TikTok. So I was just in the inspection. She was like, "So where did this co-driver?" I'm like, "I had a co-driver." She like, "Yeah, you dropped him off in El Paso." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I dropped him in El Paso." And she was just laughing, but she was like, "You know what? Be safe, because everybody is on." And she was cool as hell. She gave
Mhm.
me no violations, no nothing. I'm not saying I didn't have a co-driver. I'm just saying, if for anybody who out there doing that, you gotta be keying in on everything that you do. Make sure you know where you drop that co-driver off,
For sure.
and you know. So,
Yeah, you got to know
man,
what you're doing with that shit, bro, because you will get clocked, bro. And once
you
they get you, they
will.
got you, because you can't get out of it, bro. You can't.
Have
Like
you
I,
ever been put out of service for
yeah.
manipulating the clock?
Yeah, but it
You
really
have.
wasn't. It really wasn't, because I'm gonna tell you the story, bro. This is what I did.
We here. We here.
Right,
We listening.
and
Let's
I'm gonna tell it.
let's go.
Listen, I'm driving through Texas, right? I had a dedicated route going back and forth to Texas. Boom. I get down to Laredo, grab my trailer. I'm on my way back. Now, as soon as I cross the border, getting back in to from coming from Laredo, I'm crossing the border. Boom. He don't even hit the lights. He do not hit the lights. He get on the side of my truck and flag me down, like pull in the rest stop. So I pull in the rest stop. I'm like, all right, what's going on? Now I know my clock good. Now this not a it's a violation, but it wasn't a clock violation. So I goes in there. I say, this is just another thing when I say, like, make sure you know what you're doing, have all your certifications done right, meaning like your MDOT card, your physical card. So I gets pulled in. My license is good, right? Well, I think they are. So when he run my license, at first he was giving me a an inspection. So I'm not thinking he gonna run my license. I'm thinking he inspecting the truck, because it's not a police station. He runs the inspection. I passed the inspection, thank God. He gets my license. He say, you know your license is you just got a chauffeur license? I say, a chauffeur license, bro? I'm driving a truck. He like, well, it's been downgraded because you don't have a physical card. Your physical card is not updated. Your MDOT card is not updated. So I'm like, what that means? He's like, what that means is you can't move this truck. They gotta send somebody down here to get you. And you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta sit in the truck and wait. So I'm like, what? Now imagine I'm at a rest area. I'm not at a police station. I'm at a rest area. So I say, okay, all right.
Hold
So I
on,
got
hold
to
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't think you want to tell the rest of this
no,
story.
no, I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that.
Cause look, I got a little small follower. It might creep up on the wrong ear,
Yeah,
but
yeah, no, no, I would never do that. Never on camera. You hear me? Never on
never on
camera.
camera.
No, never on camera. But I'm just saying the point that when you get to pull it into the stations and your day can go bad is what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know I was driving around with a lower class CDL. I only had a class C. And they shut me down. I'm in the rest area. Like y'all thought about leaving, but you can't. You don't know where them officers gonna be at. You don't know what can happen next. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, when you get put into them stations, it's not good. You better have everything right. Cause I did not even have a CDL A license. You feel me? Like I
Mm.
had a class C. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you got to take care of your paperwork, and that's on me. That's not on the company. That's on me. Yeah, I can say, oh, the company should have called me and told me. That's on you. That paper, you ride around with that paper. We supposed to. You ride around with that paper every single day. Every day you turn that key on the 18 wheeler, you gotta have all your certs with you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it can happen anytime. They can say, oh, we don't see it. We don't see it in the computer. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to show footage, or you gotta be able to show actual facts that no, my M.Dot card is not expired. Here it is. I maybe got 6 months left, 8 months left. I may got a month left. You know what I'm saying? But it's not expired. You know what I'm saying? Mine was expired. I think I was like 15 days, something like that. So like it was only like 15 days, or something like that. So
I
like,
got a
yeah,
question.
what's that?
So So it's not really a question, but it is a question. So you telling me that your license will be downgraded if you're not current with your medical or your certs or anything. That's a gem right there. Because a
Yeah, for
lot of
sure.
people don't experience it until it's too late.
Yeah, like if you get it now this is the real spiel on it. They give you I think a 7 day grace period for you to come in because obviously you're a truck driver. So they give you a 7 day grace period. I believe it's seven, maybe 10, but I'm gonna say seven on the safe side. So they give you a 7 day grace period. I went over that. So once you go over that, they automatically downgrade your license. So you're not able to travel, you're not able to carry, not drive 18 wheelers. They downgrade you to a regular driver's license. They say a class C because the class C you don't have to take a road test for. So they usually got a class C. Basically, you're a regular driver. You got a regular operator's license. You don't have a CDL anymore until you take care of the issue. Now, once you take care of the issue, they just it's a computer. It's just like a push of a button. You give them your physical card, they put it in the computer, boom, you valid. You know what I'm saying? But if you get caught like that, your license will if your M.Dot card expire, your CDL license will be downgraded to a regular operator's license for sure. Like there's nobody you can call, it's nobody you can. That's just what it is. You gotta go get your physical. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, keep up with them physicals for sure, because it didn't happen to me already. So make sure you keep up. I like to get mine a month early. You know what I'm saying? So I know I won't have that issue again. Like I think mine's coming up in I think October. So I'm about ready for my physical now. So I gotta give me another physical so I can drive. So yeah,
That's a gem, bro.
yeah.
Anybody that's watching from the outside in, man, make sure you have all your stuff. And the other day when I got that inspection, she asked me too, like, you got your medical card? But I had mine on my phone. And she was about to trip on me just because of that. She like, nah, I need the physical copy. Cause a lot of people can edit them on the, you know what I'm saying? They can edit the dates
Yep.
and all that. So she was really putting me up on game, just like how what you just said. Like, yeah, bro, you have to have all that stuff on you and it has to be current, up to
Yep.
date. So
You
that's
got to.
another gem from that you dropping. A lot of people don't know. Have your
Yeah.
shit together before
Sure.
you get stopped and get pulled in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Most definitely.
man,
Sure.
yep.
Ain't gonna lie. You
So
definitely gotta have that card on you. But they kind of got there, bro. They stopped me in Laredo with no lights. Dogs on the side that be like, I'm like, man, what? Like, yeah, bro, you gotta get pulled in. like I said, they seen so many trucks going down there. We had like 10 trucks going down there a week. So they kept seeing the trucks, and then the company name was on the side of the truck, so they already knew, like, yeah, y'all running crazy down here. We
For
about to
sure.
get, yeah. So it's all good. They ain't gonna get me like that no more though. I promise you that. I got all my certs ready.
Man, you golden though, bro. Like you not a newcomer, and I think for us as just being in the game for a minute,
Mhm.
you can we almost in the million mile club for real. I
Yeah,
don't even know. I know I'm in there. I just don't know when I got in there.
I know
A
I'm.
million. Say it again, bro.
I think I'm. I know I'm right behind you, but I don't think I hit a million though. I think I'm like right there though. I'm
I
like right
think
there.
I'm there, bro. I think, and you might be there because listen, when we first started, we was doing about 120, 150, about 170 a year. Like for real, we did a whole
Yeah,
bunch of miles. We was with a company together that was busting ass. I'm talking about we was getting them checks, and we was making the miles too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like we calculated as truckers from anybody that don't know what the Million Mile Club is. We calculated as 100,000 miles OTR or like regional a year, 100,000 miles a year. So 10 years, you will be, be in there as a million mile club, 10 years or less if you run
yeah,
it for real. So I really feel like I'm a million in the million mile club. That was my goal to be in there, but I'm gonna do like one more year of trucking and I'm gonna crown myself. I know I'm in there for sure, but I'm gonna crown myself in the million mile club with no accidents. We had incidents, but no accidents that caused anybody no hospitalization or none of that. And I know you in there for sure, bro. Like the way that
yeah,
we run is so fucking crazy.
yeah.
Like the way that we was running rather was so fucking crazy. I'm talking about lows where we down there pulling in there asleep.
For
We
sure.
pulling in there asleep.
Yeah,
But we was making the money at the time. So it was what it was, man. I'm just
yeah.
glad to see you on the other side of it. Like we learned a lot together, and I'm glad to be here. We seeing each other progress on different channels. Like, bro, congrats to you. Can you tell them what you? I don't want to. I like to beep.
Oh yeah.
I like to beep other people hard. Like, here you go.
oh,
But
oh
tell
yeah,
them your
bro. I
progress, bro,
just bought
before
my
we
first
end it.
crib. Yeah, I just got my first crib. Yeah. I did that, bro. That was
Congratulations.
definitely a good accomplishment. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, that just happened. You know what I'm saying? Within the last 90 days, that just happened, and you know what I'm saying? I'm able to see my kids a lot more now because of this, and it's just a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't put in so much work. Something had to pay off, baby. Something had to pay off. So it's just like when I got the crib, got the kids over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was my last greatest accomplishment that I did. You know what I'm saying? Besides spending more time with my kids, you know what I'm saying? That was it. So yeah, I just got the crib. Matter of fact, I'm sitting in the backyard right now.
Look,
You
I'm
feel me?
sitting.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the backyard of my
Yeah, I'm sitting in
own
the
crib.
backyard right now.
Listen.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, I'll be telling people too, like, they be like, man, let me take these damn glasses off. Look, I be telling people like this. I'm one of them friends, when you get some new shit, I want to drive that car. Can I test drive your car? Because I want to know how you feeling at the current moment. And
For sure.
I'm empathizing with you like, damn, this is dope. Or you get a new house, I want to, yeah, let me see. I'm not one of them people who sit there and be like, oh yeah, when you come through. No, bring that damn car over here right now. Let
For
me
sure.
drive that. Let's take
Yeah.
a drink together. We might roll one up and smoke together and you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the ambience, enjoy the vibe. Like I'm one of them type of friends. So when
Yeah.
people
Shit.
see me and I give them that energy, or somebody on the side is listening, or they look at, you know how they is in the city. Oh,
Oh,
he on that. Like, bro, yeah, I'm seeing my friend happy, and I'm proud for him. Like, I know if some things I might not get right now, it's not my time. When my time
mhm.
come, I'm gonna enjoy that, and then I'm gonna invite you over, and we gonna enjoy it together. Like how you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
one of them, bro. I'm like people just these days you can read it, and people like when you tell people certain things. We gonna come to a close in a minute, but we now we vibing. As far as outside the trucking, but when people see you have new shit, they always quick to jump to some other type of a time and you can feel it. Either they happy for you or they not happy for you. There's
Yeah,
no in between. And I can feel it and I can see it a lot. Man, I'll be a fly on the wall in some cases. In some cases, it be me. You feel me?
yeah, yeah,
So
bro. I'm the
I'm
same way.
bro, I'm proud of you, bro, and I'm proud for you. Both. You know what I'm
I
saying? I
appreciate
seen
that,
you,
brother.
we both went through shit and you picking the fruits. Please grow a lemon tree back there or some shit so you could
So
grab one of the
yeah,
fruits,
I
put it in
definitely
your
got room.
nail.
I definitely got
Huh?
room. I definitely got room. You feel me? But yeah, bro,
You gotta
that definitely mean a lot
pop
coming
your
from you, bro.
shit. Pop your shit.
Yeah, bro, that definitely mean a lot coming from you because, like I said, when I started, bro, you already know the situation I was in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nothing, and it was like I'm seeing everything you doing and how you moving. I'm like, shit, bro, I want the same thing, bro. What I gotta do? Drive this truck, bro. You feel me? When I tell you maneuver like this, maneuver like this. When I tell you don't be on this, don't be on that. And then I started seeing, just elaborate on what you were saying about how people start looking at you different, and they got different ulterior motives. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen it myself. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my saying that my pops always told me, people want to see you doing good, just not better than them. And when they can see it, when they see it and they can't do nothing about it, they can't stop it, bro. That's some wicked shit, man. You gotta stay away from shit like that. But you don't know unless you see it. But bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't fuck with a lot of people. The ones that I do, they know it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? I done lost a lot of people on this road. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't nowhere where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing better than what I was. That's all it is. I ain't hating on nobody. Anybody want to know about trucking? I tell you anything you want to know, bro. Every aspect of it. If you got your license and you need a job, if I can help you find a job, I help you find a job, bro. I ain't got no problem with hiring nothing for nobody. But your work ethic, that's what separate me from a lot of people. My work ethic. Like your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like he grind, not the way he grind, bro, it's different. You know what I'm saying? He up at four in the morning, working out, getting done early with the low so he can find good parking because it all goes with the type of driver that you are. You know what I'm saying? The later
It
you get to the
does.
truck stop, the harder it's gonna be to find a spot. The earlier you start driving, the less more people is gonna be out there. You get to your appointments on time, you get there an hour or two early, you got time to do what you want. You got time to they may get you in there early. They may not. But guess what? When they call your time, it's gonna be time for you to drop your load off and you on to the next load to make more money. You gotta be consistent with this shit. It's not just starting the truck up driving off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a regimen. Everybody got different sauces. Like now, by me being in the game for a minute, he drive his way, I drive my way. But one thing we both do is stay safe. You know what I'm saying? He may wake up a little bit earlier than me. I'm really not a morning person like that. He is, I'm not. But it work out. My schedule work out for me. His schedule work out for him to where it's benefiting us and our families. You know what I mean? Like I said, like coming in this game, I ain't had shit. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a crib. I didn't have shit. Nothing. Nah, everything I said I didn't have, I got. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
I like that. Listen, is it anywhere where you want them to find you at or where you can be found as far as social media or just anything that you doing, bro? Pop your shit.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm on Facebook is Jizzle Bibbs. That's my Facebook. I just got my TikTok popping, bro. I probably gotta get back with you on that because my kids set that up. I think it's goddamn Leroy or something like that. Goddamn Leroy
Goddamn
1988.
Leroy. Yeah.
Yep, 1988.
Yep.
Yep, that's what it is. And I believe my Instagram is the same. But I think my Instagram is like goddamn Leroy 1988. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
you'll
gonna
see my
drop it
pictures
in the
up there.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. No, yeah, bro. You can drop it in there because I don't really remember that. I gotta get the name on it.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it in the description, man. This my brother, man. I'm talking about like from Detroit before trucking. We talking about before 2017. We
Yeah.
way before that. We talking about 2000. When was that Northland incident?
Bro, that was
Look,
crazy work. That was crazy work. We gonna
look.
keep it up the
I'm talking about
camera.
like 2000. What? Like 2001 before Shannon Lamont died.
Yep. Yeah, that was like 2000.
2000, like this my guy, y'all. We in this 20 some odd years. So
Yeah,
we
bro.
both we running like a parallel universe. So if and we gonna end it on this low note. I want for my brother as I want for myself, man. And that's how all y'all should be. Y'all share the
Real
game
shit.
for free. Y'all give it up for free. And for free, man. For free. You should
Yeah.
want for yourself what you want for your brother and vice versa, man. Look, bro, I love you. We got to get out of here.
For
You
sure, bro. I
know,
love you more, bro.
and drive safe. I'm gonna hit you as soon as we get off of here and I get outside. But drive
All right,
safe
bet.
out there, man. I'm proud of you, bro. This is the
For sure, bro.
18
You as
Wheeling
well.
podcast, and this another one.
For sure.